Playing Colt, I got to get your input on this Clayton Colt situation. He called you out last week. He pretty much punked you out last week. What is your feelings about that?
I have no feelings towards it. He's not on my level. He'll never be on my level. This is staying with me, and he ain't getting a chance at it. He hasn't earned my respect. He hasn't earned nobody's respect. He may have had one good match, and that's about it. Until he shows me something better, he ain't getting a shot at me. That's it. Oh, joy. What do you want?
I asked you a question last week.
You ain't getting a shot.
I ain't getting a shot.
You don't deserve a shot.
I don't deserve a shot.
You're not on my level.
Really? And why is that? Why do you feel I'm not on your level?
Who have you beat around here? Just Matt Wild.
You know what? Nobody's good enough for this.
I don't know. Look at this. That's all I gotta say. Look at this.
You know what I gotta say about that?
What?
Oh! This is what I gotta say about it. Oh! You got fucked up. I'm definitely coming for this. Come on down! Show me how to baby! At least I never lost him at Wild for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Super Local here alongside James Clark for another edition of CWA Extreme. Today is August 9th, 2014, and I want to introduce your CEO and Commissioner, RBK. Oh, he's not growling tonight, James. I wonder if he's upset.
I don't know. I don't think he's in the greatest mood, Super Loco. He was attacked at the hands of Night Terror and the Dark Entity last week. But then again, who wasn't?
Lots of music cut already, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CWA. I see finally somebody from down there. Yay! Speaking of which, you know what?
What?
I heard some stuff in the back room about General Joe getting all pissed off about last weekend. So you want to come out NWA and spoil whatever you want or say whatever you want, now's the time.
Well, he's calling out the NWA here. Wonder if they're actually going to take him up on that.
Turn the volume.
Spoke too soon.
Well, we see General Joe, CWA champion, and of course, the MWA champion, Jeff Steeple. These two guys have been dominating this show all summer long.
Stop grubbing the kids. Think you're pretty damn clever, don't you, RBK? About what? Oh, you know what? Last week, after my match, yeah, look, you were a little disappointed the outcome wasn't in your favor. Yeah. So you had that Dark Entity group come out and beat me after I put up a real good fight? Huh? Are you behind that, huh? Why? Tell me, please.
All right, first of all, the Dark Entity has nothing to do with me. Whatever Terror did and why he did it on his own, I have no clue. Did you say the Night Terror showed you pictures of people he wanted to bring in?
Cheater.
That means you had your
much as you've given those opportunities, you have also taken them away. Remember my rematch?
And what opportunities have you given me? Because, quite frankly, watch the history. I've earned everything I've achieved.
You cheated.
I'm not like Andrews who gets to come, waltz right back, and get all the way up to main event spot just by kissing your ass.
You know what? I had no choice but to bring Andrews back to shake you in your lap. But you know what? Think about it. Because that title's in my jurisdiction, not yours, obviously. Just as easily as you got it and earned it, I'm the CEO of CWA and I get stripped from you in an instant. Bullshit. I tried. So you know what, Joe? Obviously you're still pissed off about the Dark Enemy beating your asses. So you know what? You got some steam to blow off. You want to blow it off against me? You got it.
He doesn't even waste his time with the likes of you. You're right.
You're right.
You get the moment of your life for making a call on me.
Well, it looks like this could be possibly our main event.
I think so.
RBK against the CWA champion, General Joe. Not non-title, I didn't catch that.
I don't think it's going to be for the title, but RBK looks pissed, and he's going to get his hands on Joe. Joe seems confident also.
Well, after last week, a lot of stuff in the making. After last week. I know we're going to have a hell of a show for you. I don't know if we're going to top last week, but we can certainly try. Of course, I'm not on the card, so it's going to be tough. Alright. We're going to get started with our first match here. Let's bring out this hardcore icon. Former internet champion. Internet tag team and hardcore champion, actually. And that'd be Matt Wild.
Yeah, he had a big victory last week over Robert Alexander, formerly known as Vincent Valhalla.
Hey, we're not supposed to say that. It says specifically right here, Tony Taylor says don't say that name. Of course, Tony not here, though.
Guess he's not. I thought maybe he had something to say here.
Apparently not. It's probably best that he doesn't talk. Let's get out his opponent here. Well, it's going to be one of three here. Let's see who it is.
Well, according to my sheet here, it's one half of the tag team champions, Cleotis Keg.
You know, it might just be me, but Cleotis seems like he's the quietest of the Keg clan.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, Cornfed Kenny's never around, for one. We already know that Clayton likes to speak his mind, especially about that hardcore stuff. I wonder if it came down to it, which one of those tag team champions would be a better performer.
I would like to see a three-way fight between all three members of the Redneck Connection.
I don't know, I'd hate to clean this place up after that.
Cleotis yelling at his younger brother Clayton. It's got to be his half-brother. One guy's 5 foot, the other guy's 6 foot.
Well, did you ever see the movie Twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger? Kind of the same thing. Maybe, maybe Clayton's adopted.
Senior referee Adam ready to get things going here on Extreme. This guy just slammed a beer.
Really? Well, if he had it, I'm not even going to touch that one.
Singles competition here, Matt Wild and Cleotis Keg. Tie up. Cleotis showing off the strength.
It's those beer muscles.
He's like a big redwood tree. The guy's huge. The whole ring move there.
Going for a tie-up again, it didn't work, and for Matt Wild now punches in the corner. Stiff clothesline. Ah, he hit him with that backbreaker. Wild goes down.
Like I said, big victory for Matt Wild last week against Robert Alexander. Hit him with the Wild Ride, got the 3 count.
Oh yeah. You know, Matt Wild does get quite a lot of those awkward victories. Spur of the moment victories. Uh-oh. Double drop kick right to the face. Uh-oh.
Things are always exciting when Matt Wild's in the ring.
Matt's gonna get wild here.
Well, for his trademark,
He caught him.
drop kick to the head. Beautifully done. Clayton running his mouth on the side of the ring there, and Cleotis is down.
Come on, get in the ring, come on.
See, Matt's kind of just wasted time here. Why would he want him to get up here? I don't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the crowd going wild for this one. Double axe handle to the back of the head.
Come on, get in the ring, come on. Let's get wild.
Wild back in. Gonna take advantage of it, trying to count to 3. I don't know. Shoulders weren't exactly down. But who am I to determine that? You know, I'm kind of upset, James. I really got to say. I was hoping I could be the next Tony Taylor guy. Apparently Lethal beat me to the punch.
Down he goes. I think Matt Wild was in the running for being the next Tony Taylor guy.
I heard he confronted Tony, but Tony laughed at him. I didn't really get a laugh.
Yeah, I thought it could be Chi-Town Legend or Franklin Colt. I wasn't sure, and then we found out that it was Lethal.
Should have been Blackbird. He seems like he'd be a perfect Tony Taylor guy.
I don't know about that choice, but anyways, the Dark Entity was impressive last week. Of course, Blackbird, one of their largest members.
Yeah, what was with that last week? That's ridiculous. These guys were just coming out attacking everybody. At one point, I thought they were coming out and they were...
Oh! Look at this.
At one point, I thought they were going to come out and just go right at the MWA, but nope.
Yeah, they went for the MWA, they went for Michael Andrews, RBK himself, Chi-Town Legend, everybody.
Oh no.
There it
oh
is. Gonna go to work on the chest of Matt Wild. Hammering away with those forearms.
Cleotis really taking a chance here. Oh no! Ah!
Oh, right into the front row.
Wild is down here.
2.
Cleotis might take advantage of this. A couple weeks ago, Cleotis himself got counted out in a singles match against Michael Andrews. Kind of an awkward match.
2.
Of course, the referee's starting the count over again.
3.
Ah, Wild blocking it, smashing Cleotis' face off the ring apron. He goes inside. Leg submission, perhaps. DDT's the right leg. Now the left. I feel like I'm calling soccer. I wonder if that pays any good. Matt Wild now working on Cleotis as he's laying down. Hard elbow drop after bouncing off that back rope. This could be the end here. Decent ring position. Well, I thought it was decent ring position. Apparently not.
Please, Lord, don't make me do this. Stay out of this.
Cleotis pleading not to continue in this match.
Come on, really? Yeah. Come on.
Is he beating him off or is he pulling him? Cleotis goes to the eye, well, the side of the hat. Looks like he caught him in the ear.
Time to make this boy squeal.
He's going for the squealer. Really good ring positioning here. But his leg goes out. I don't know what happened there. Now it's only a matter of who's going to get up first. Matt Wild seems to be moving his way. Yeah, but he's in the corner.
Roll beer here. Roll beer. There's no bending.
Cleotis up to his feet. Wild getting up. Wild, of course, going to the midsection. Cleotis still favoring that right knee.
Come on. You know this?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. a kick to the midsection, utilizing the ropes for his advantage. Oh, he moves! The lower back, that lower lumbar. See, I'm trying to keep my eye on Clayton Keg over here. I don't know. Doesn't seem like he's the most trustworthy of people. I wouldn't even let him carry my groceries. Cleotis going for a suplex while blocking it. Snap suplex to Cleotis. Good ring positioning if he can get the pin.
Got the big man over. I didn't think he could do it. And there's that beautiful bridge. And yes, a beautiful belly.
Yeah, except this bridge looks like it should be condemned.
Got it locked in here. Is Cleotis going to tap out?
There's really no better ring positioning there than this. I mean, he's right in the middle, nowhere to go. Might be falling asleep here.
Is he out?
Referee checking on this one. That's two. Maybe he had too much to drink. That's three.
Ring the bell.
And this one's over. Your victory goes to Matt Wild. What a wild victory that was.
Is that a victory by knockout?
I believe so, yes.
By the way, thanks for the iced coffee, Super Loco.
No problem. It's been a long day.
Another big victory for Matt Wild.
Yeah, but you know what I'm noticing here? Not another victory for one half of the tag team champions. I mean, Cleotis just does not have the luck lately.
Seems like he wins when the tag belts are on the line, but singles competition, not so much.
Well, it's the question of can he hold his own? Apparently not. Well, luckily these two guys aren't going at it. That brotherly love between these two is not really much like a love, I'll be honest. Wow, he really did a number. Matt Wild must have really did a number on that right knee.
Got any random music at all? Well, here comes our next matchup here.
And this, you can tell this is a new guy because he gets the extreme opening. Yeah, that's your cue, Dick.
Not yet. Well, look, this guy's, there he is. Goes by the name of Riley O'Doyle.
Yeah, he was one of our referees.
Well, he's going to step into in-ring competition tonight. There he is. Give a round of applause for Riley O'Doyle.
Yeah, he's fighting for a sandwich. Who's he fighting?
If I can find his music. Well, this should be interesting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Here comes his opponent, the internet champion, Franklin Colt. This man was attacked last week. And the week before by Clayton Keg.
Internet champion. This Riley guy looks a little anxious.
I don't know if Riley O'Doyle knows what he's getting himself into here. Here we go.
I don't think he knows either, but we're about to find out. See, he's already sweating, he's so nervous.
Colt takes him into the corner here. I think Franklin Colt's going to take this guy to school, Super Loco.
I hope it's an alternative school.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Riley out of the way.
Oh, he tackles him. Impressive spear tackle from Riley O'Doyle.
Ah, you got lucky.
I don't think this is wasting too much time here.
Only a 2 count. Franklin Colt locks it. Franklin Colt's got him. He had him in a submission. Back at it.
Riley able to get Franklin Colt off of him there, breaking up the submission hold.
That's the Great ring positioning. There's really nowhere to go at this point. Although I did say that the last match.
Got it locked in. I think this might do it for Riley O'Doyle. Oh, he elbows him right in the back of the head.
Well, like I said, Riley's really fighting for this sandwich. It's a 6-inch sandwich from Subway. It's a sub of the day.
Oh, God! He's done. Count to 20. This one's over. He calls out Clayton Keg. Ring the bell. Franklin Colt victorious here tonight.
Well, it was nothing for Franklin Colt. This guy has gone through hell and back numerous times.
Wait a second here. Speak of the devil, ask and you shall receive. The hardcore champion, Clayton Keg.
This ought to be a nice confrontation. You didn't see it last week, but it did air at the beginning of the show. These two had a little confrontation last week. Didn't end really well.
Wait a minute, congratulations.
I have an answer for you. You want this? Oh yeah. I can get a shot at Washington, but I want that. You got a week.
Both belts are nothing, says Colt.
Yeah?
Oh! Right over the back of the head. That was a full beater. Franklin Colt has been laid out again by the hardcore champion.
Well, this isn't good.
Colt getting back up. Wait a second. Colt fighting back now.
See, that's the one thing you can't do is turn your back on Franklin Colt.
Oh, and he gets out of the way. Franklin Colt now has both belts.
I don't know, but if this match happens at Eruption, this is going to be a crazy one.
Could it be at Eruption for both titles? These guys both seem like they're game for that to happen. It's up to RBK now. I don't know if he's been busted open or not, but
we can only hope.
Franklin Colt walking out. He sort of got the last laugh there against Clayton. Put it down. We're going to start with our next matchup here. RBK's got a good one booked for us here.
Oh, what is it?
6-man tag action. Here comes Team MWA, led by Jeff Steeples. Of course, you got the unified mid-card champion, Hellraiser, and Wolf Cage.
Oh, this ought to be good.
So at Gold Rush, I proved to everybody who was the dominant champion. I have both of these belts. But as I said before I pretended this thing is nothing but scrap metal. I'm sick of carrying it around, putting it where it deserves.
What is this about here? He's going over to the garbage, Super Loco. That's your belt. He won that from you.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you come to see that.
That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy, rat face.
Well, they're going to pay for that. RBK's got the Dark Entity lined up for him.
Good. Good.
Almost a rematch of Aftershock. This time it's just 3-on-3.
You know, I really can't say that I like these guys, but I really hope that they kick the shit out of these MWA losers.
Well, last week, the Dark Entity showed no mercy. They just destroyed everyone that got in their way. Represented by Night Terror, and of course, Sin and Crow tonight.
You gotta watch out for that Crow.
Night Terror got a couple of guys walking by his side as of late. They are the Dark Entity.
that RBK saw pictures of. Oh boy. Referee Adams caught in the middle of a bunch of goons.
And we're going to get right to the good stuff here. Steeples starting off with Night Terror. The two leaders of their respective teams.
All right. Right out of the gate, these two Goliaths.
Slugfest here, both men down, back and forth. Here comes MWA.
Now, come on now.
All 6 men now enter. Adam's going to have his hands full with this one.
If I were him, I'd run for the hills. Screw this.
Looks like both teams trying to motivate their leader.
Mo is their leader.
Mo is their leader. I'm referring to the Three Stooges.
Steeples back up. Saying he's all right. Terror back up.
MWA champion Jeff Steeples. Test of strength here with Night Terror. Right away, kicks him in the midsection now.
Night Terror gets Steeples in the corner. Punch in the belly.
Like a punching bag. Into the corner now.
Ah, he misses with the boot.
Could have hyperextended that leg there.
Well, if he didn't, that will.
Night Terror in quite a bit of pain here in the corner. Steeples not letting him go.
Steeples admiring Night Terror's boot. At least that's what it looked like.
His leg's not supposed to bend that way, and Steeples showing the offense here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hellraiser throws that CWA United States Championship in the trash can.
Oh, he's going to pay for that. One way or another, someone will make him pay for that.
Nevertheless, he's still got that MWA Mid-Card Championship. Steeples has the MWA Championship. General Joe with the CWA Championship. These guys, pure domination lately.
You know, why doesn't RBK just fire all of them now?
That's a good point. That's been talked about backstage, and RBK... Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
Did you hear that?
It's like landing on a deck.
RBK continues to allow these men to compete here in our building.
No, there's something going on here. They have to have something.
Well, no, he respects them, and he's trying to get to the bottom of this.
I don't know, they probably got him like in bed with a sheep or something. Something to blackmail him. This crap just doesn't happen.
Well, RBK said it earlier that he could strip General Joe of the CWA title whenever he wants. He's not doing that. Instead, he's fighting him tonight one-on-one. It is non-title. But right now in the ring, Sin's got Wolf Cage in the corner. In this 6-man tag matchup.
Oh!
Plants him with that DDT. Hooks the leg now for the 3 count. Well, Sin was the first of these men to debut in Night Terror's Dark Entity.
You know what really bothers me about these guys? It wouldn't bother me so much. None of them speak. I don't get that.
Well, I mean, I've seen them all backstage, and I'm way too intimidated to approach them. I don't know if you've interacted with any of them in the locker room, but...
I took a whiz next to Sin, but he didn't have much to say. He didn't even shake or wash his hands. Scumbag. Anyway, back to the match.
Sin getting dominated here. He was just in the corner. That's not where you want to be. And Hellraiser now taking it to him.
Now that you mentioned it, I saw Blackbird at the gym too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did he have the mask on?
Yeah, he was on the treadmill, struggling to breathe.
Blackbird, of course, not here tonight. He is one of the most agile wrestlers I've ever seen.
I heard he has sleep apnea.
Hellraiser now taking it to Sin. Brutal kicks to both sides of the face.
I'll knock you out. Those things hurt, man.
He doesn't want one cheek to feel left out. And now a drop kick. Sin is down. Well, I just got word that Blackbird is officially training for the Chicago Marathon coming up in October.
Wow. That's incredible.
Last year he only made it, about the first half a block before he collapsed. Better luck maybe this year for Blackbird.
I'll be there to cheer him on. Wow,
look at the strength here by Sin. He's got him in a torture rack, I think. Hellraiser
He's just gonna carry him over to the corner.
He's gonna break him in half.
Nice Samoan drop.
He was able to tag in Crow in the process. Don't know much about this guy, Crow. He was defeated last week by Hellraiser.
Crow and I grew up in the same village.
It almost looks like his mask is similar to yours. Of course, obviously not the same color.
Yeah, he just shops at the same store as me, that's all. He's a copycat. Crow, you're a copycat. Oh.
Drops Hellraiser right in that middle turnbuckle. I tell you, Crow's looking for some revenge from last week. He was pinned 1-2-3 by Hellraiser. But that didn't stop him from attacking Hellraiser after the match. 1, 2. 2.5 there.
And these Dark Entity gentlemen are a strange brew. Hellraiser in a bad spot. No, and he moves.
One's got to wonder.
Oh boy.
We've seen this before out of Hellraiser. Repeatedly
follow-up neckbreaker.
Repeatedly slamming his opponent's face into the corner. One can only wonder if these Dark Entity members are going to enter themselves into the Eruption Battle Royal. We're just 6 weeks away from that huge event.
Good point. Anybody enter themselves in yet?
No one has officially thrown their name in the hat, but one can only speculate that almost everybody's going to want to do that at some point. Beautiful triple team maneuver. Ultimately ending in a power bomb.
Well, I mean, you almost have to. I mean, 20 plus guys, anybody can enter themselves in for a potential shot at the CWA title. It is for the CWA title, right? I would assume so.
Well, it's for a #1 contender shot at that CWA championship. The winner going to Maximum Carnage, of course.
Nice sleeper hold here, although not much leverage.
We're still waiting for someone to step up and officially challenge General Joe for the CWA Championship now that Michael Andrews is out of the picture.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I think a lot of us backstage are just waiting for Chi-Town Legend to cash in that Golden Opportunity briefcase and finally maybe become CWA champion.
Yeah, I want to see what's in that briefcase. I bet it's something really funny, like a pair of shoes.
I would assume it's just a contract and nothing more. But
well, why would you need a briefcase for a piece of paper? That's what I don't understand.
And again, there could be nothing in there. Who knows?
I bet it's something
Night Terror really taking it to Steeples here. I don't think this is going to do it, though. Steeples kicks out at 2.
Fans really behind this one. You hear a lot of yapping down there.
Well, the MWA has their show of support here in this building week in and week out. Just as these two big men go back and forth, the crowd seems to go back and forth. Team MWA was victorious at Aftershock over Night Terror's team. Will that repeat itself tonight? Hellraiser comes in, but I don't know if he wants to be. Nice clothesline there, trying to keep the big man grounded. Night Terror counters, rolls him over.
Oh, that was lucky. Lucky those ropes were there.
Way too close to the ropes. Night Terror grabs him.
Belly to belly. Whoa, like a rag doll.
Beautifully done by Night Terror.
If anybody asks, this is not a beer. Working on that arm. We know what's coming next. Night Terror's gonna do a little old school here.
Climbing up to the top. Hellraiser's in trouble. Whoa! Down he goes! Night Terror loses his balance, and Hellraiser avoids it.
I kind of want to laugh at that.
Night
wow,
Terror
he's back up.
Immediately back to his feet. Right hand across the side of the head. He's going for it again. Sin and Crow admiring Night Terror.
Oh.
And he's going back up. This time the other direction.
Now he's got it.
He's got it. Right on the shoulder of Hellraiser.
That's all. That's the only problem. He just chose the wrong side to walk on. Oh no! That's it.
Could be time for the slip knot, and this one could be nearing the end. Got him hooked.
He's watching him. Ah,
down he goes.
And they come now. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Steeples in with the title belt.
Ah, come on. Ah, that's it.
What a cheap shot there.
What a loser.
The Dark Entity is your winners. And now we got a brawl in our hands. Night Terror tosses out Jeff Steeples. Wolf Cage getting double teamed.
They're gonna get him again.
Wolf Cage.
He's been their sacrificial lamb as of late.
Hellraiser and Steeples outside of the ring. And Wolf Cage left inside the ring to take the fall.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I mean, they're just choosing Wolf Cage because he's in the MWA. It has nothing to do with him being black. I just want to point that out.
Of course not. Wolf Cage destroyed tonight here at the hands of the Dark Entity.
Again. That's twice in what, 3 weeks this has happened? Some random crudball peeking in the doorway.
Well, Jeff Steeples makes sure the MWA is not defeated via pinfall.
Nah, if they're gonna lose, they're not gonna lose clean.
Steeples doesn't care. He's still got the title. He doesn't care. Well, it's time for the main event. RBK coming out to the ring. The Dark Entity stops.
Wait a minute. This ain't good.
There he is.
Terror! I want to know what the heck happened! That's right! I want to know what's the meaning of you attacking me and everyone else in the CWA! What is the meaning of this?
RBK's not careful. He could catch another beating here. Terror says nothing and walks away.
Well, did you expect him to sing the blues? Come on. He's gonna go back and draw some pictures.
RBK's got more important things to worry about here. He's got a main event match with the CWA champion.
RBK doesn't step into the ring often, but when he does, it's a slugfest.
He's psyching himself out. He's ready.
And here comes his opponent, the MWA finest, or one of them, and your CWA champion.
Well, like it or not, he's the CWA champion, General Joe. Showing some love for the MWA fans in the front row.
Tells RBK, move aside. Well, in a few weeks, James, that's what it's all about. Another shot for some lucky participant.
Main event time, General Joe and RBK. With Michael Andrews out of the picture, RBK is going to step in the ring himself and try to take this guy out. Or at least defeat him. Nice shoulder there from RBK, the powerhouse. Leapfrog from Joe. RBK too strong, catches him. Fall away slam. Joe goes flying halfway across the ring.
You don't say that when y'all are having your hands out.
By the throat.
He's mauling him in the corner. And look at this. These guys look familiar.
Oh no, come on.
Back at ringside. This is not looking good for RBK, even though he's dominating so far in the ring.
RBK is not in good shape right now, being surrounded on the outside. Joe, maybe for the high knee.
High knee to the chin. General Joe, not a fan of the guy, but he is one of the best I've ever seen in the ring. Just so innovative and creative. Uses those feet and knees a lot.
Ah, those MWA goons do that. RBK getting to his feet here. Oh, he ducks it, hits him with a neck breaker.
Well, it was RBK that General Joe took that CWA title from originally. That was back in April at CWA Bloodshed.
He's gonna break his neck.
RBK is going absolutely nuts in the ring right now.
It's like a raped ape.
He's gonna rip his head off.
Well, RBK's taking out months and months of aggression right now.
Really getting behind RBK tonight.
RBK needs some new elbow pads.
Wrong place. Close.
General Joe in the corner again. RBK stopping a mud hole in him. Ah, that's hilarious. Someone said RBK needs anger management. General Joe. Oh, he's over at DDT, but Joe pushed him off. Having none of that. Oh, RBK looks maybe tweaked his back a little bit.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. You like laying on your knees in front of the kids. How was it all my
Joe with the offense here. Ah, he kicks him right in the side of the head. What a jerk.
Did you see the impact on that?
I sure did. RBK's got a boot print across his face.
RBK back to his feet now.
He's got him in a full Nelson. Throws him down.
Nice full Nelson slam from the CEO. And a punch across the face of Hellraiser.
That's what you get.
That's what you get for throwing away the CWA US title. He just clocked Hellraiser in the side of the head. RBK down in the corner, Joe.
Oh!
A huge running flip right into him.
I don't know, Joe keeps this up. He's got RBK right where he wants him.
All of Joe's body weight right into RBK's face, neck, and chest.
You know, RBK loses this match. That's going to be the ultimate slap in the face.
Yes, it will. Well, he's the underdog here. That's for sure. General Joe, tough to beat lately. Andrews was able to do it at Gold Rush.
Andrews is kind of losing his way.
Yeah, he beat him at Gold Rush, thankfully, but it was followed up by 2 losses to Joe. When you go back to May when Joe ran the CWA Gauntlet.
Clover, Texas Cloverleaf.
RBK's got it locked in. Could he tap out here?
He might take a dump on his back.
Well, back in May, General Joe ran the CWA Gauntlet. RBK forced him to do it, and he made short work of guys like Super Local, Matt Wild, Franklin Colt, Little T.
Oh, he bit him right in the leg. Who does that?
Joe was ran right through this roster. When you got guys like Steeples, Cage, and Hellraiser in your corner, that's just putting it over the top. You're not going to beat this guy.
Some sort of an ankle lock here, modified perhaps, inverted if anything. Now a death lock of some sorts. Good ring positioning though.
RBK screaming in pain. I just don't see how this could end well for RBK. Even if he somehow wins, he's going to get his ass kicked by these guys. They have the ring surrounded.
RBK forced to let him go. I know he didn't want to, but that's the last thing he wants is to get disqualified in this match. We already know RBK has it in him. He's been CWA champion here before. A man who once retired here came back out of retirement to win that prestigious gold. Kind of an accomplishment if you ask me.
Nobody's asking you, Super Loco. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. There might have been someone down there.
Stop touching that little kid.
Speaking of retirement, nobody's heard from Little T. What's going on with that little guy?
Not shown his face neither in the ring nor backstage since losing at Aftershock to Lethal, but
maybe he's embarrassed. Off the ropes. Off the clothesline. Ah, kicks him.
Running boot from Joe. This could do it. RBK kicks out at the last second. I thought that was over, Super Loco.
Ah, double stab and a senton. Wow. And then another one.
Another guy we haven't seen is Zeke the Plumber. Made his return about 4 weeks ago. Have not seen him since Night Terror rejected him for being on his team at Aftershock.
Well, he did come back and announce his retirement. Maybe he wants to stay retired.
Maybe he will follow through. 1, 2. RBK says no yet again.
Zeke retiring, of course, at the ripe old age of 29.
He might be 29, but his body's telling him he's 79.
Well, that's pretty old.
The guy can't even move, apparently.
Whoa!
Beautiful lariat from RBK. That's
I don't know. He might not have caught it. Wait a minute.
Guys are climbing in the ring.
Don't fall for it, RBK. Don't you do it. Adam dealing with Hellraiser right now.
Cheater! Get out of here! Get off the ring!
Referee doing his best to keep this one in order.
Joe rolling over to that corner.
Yeah, definitely. We got a good main event here tonight.
RBK's got his eyes on Steeples here.
I didn't like RBK's chances from the start, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it. Joe is in a bad way in the corner.
I don't like this. These guys are up to something. Hellraiser just said something to Steeples. You got Wolf Cage over there. Being black is suspicious enough.
Well, as we already covered, Michael Andrews not here, Little T not here. The Dark Entity's not going to help RBK.
Ducks the lariat. Ah, double.
Both men down. Big impact on that double clothesline. We could have a 10 count here from...
NWA is nothing. It's all NWA. NWA is nothing.
You know, if I had half a spine, I'd go down there and shut that Jeff Steeples up. But I'm going to sit up here because, you know, we need to do this commentary. Without commentary, it's not entertaining.
Say it with me.
RBK and Joe getting out about the same pace here.
Well, Wolf Cage looks like Michael Jackson before the color change, and General Joe looks like Michael Jackson after the color change.
Oh, there he is, the Jaguar lariat! And that's actually a really good point.
Wolf
This is
Cage
the end
now
here.
getting involved.
Come on, first Hellraiser, now Wolf Cage. What's going on here? Of course, RBK's down there alone. This is the problem with our locker room. Nobody cares. Might as well just give the goddamn building to them.
Come on, RBK.
Oh!
RBK! How about that? A low blow from RBK.
And he's going for it.
The Predator Slam. He's got him.
Yeah, that's right.
over.
Come on. Wait a second.
Come on, ring the bell.
God damn it.
The referee out of the ring. RBK had the Predator Slam. He hit the lariat.
He had this match in the bag. Come on. Son of a bitch. These goons out of here. Of course, again, nobody's going out there to do anything, say anything, stop this.
RBK! 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 RBK!
Wait a minute.
General Joe.
She looks a little pissed. What's going on here?
Steeple saved him from getting pinned, but Joe thinks he had this one won.
Joe, let's go!
Trouble in paradise, huh?
I don't know. Joe's not a happy camper right here, and he likes to camp.
Well, Steeple's seeing the bigger picture. They still got the titles. RBK put up a hell of a fight tonight.
Yeah, let's give it up to RBK.
Peoples hands the title over to Joe. Still your CWA champion is General Joe. RBK looks at him. RBK thinks he had this one won, Loco, and he very well might have.
He knows he had it won. Everybody knows he had it won. The problem is these guys surrounding the ring. You can't trust them.
Well, General Joe certainly felt the wrath of the Jaguar tonight.
Sure did.
Props to RBK.
I don't know, man. I'm still a little unsure about this roster that we got.
Well, yeah. I mean, one man can't do it all, but in the absence of guys like Andrews, Little T, Chi-Town legend, RBK walks out of here with his head hanging tall.
Well, that's another one in the books for you guys. We hope you enjoyed this week's edition of CWA Extreme, and please tune in next week.
Good night, everybody.